It's a simple question. What if Samcro voted no to the Galindo deal? Welcome back to Fog Entertainment and welcome back to the channel. And these discussion polls, I love discussing here on this channel. We've got four options and we had a hell of a lot of votes. So what have they voted no? We've got 655 votes. Option A, Clay voted out as president, which we've seen a glimpse of potentially. Then Lobo Sonora shut up the clubhouse. Option B, Clay refuses to honour the vote. Option C, Galindo wipeout SOA. And then we've got option D, CIA reveal their card a wee bit early. So what do I think would have happened before we get into the poll results? I think there would be a mixture of three out the four. I don't think Galindo would have wiped out SOA because they knew that the only way to get those big guns would have been through SOA and the Galen connection. Right? But I think there would have been. I think Clay honestly would have tried to refuse the vote, which is what the majority think here. I think that's honestly what Clay would have tried to have done, and then that probably would have resulted in him being voted out as president. Like, it's one thing Jack's backing Clay over this deal, but at the end of the day, would he have completely backed Clay if he tried to refuse to honour the vote? I think that would have been a step too far for our wee beloved Jackie boy. But for me, I think that's probably what would have went down here. A mixture of all three apart from Galindo, because I don't think Galindo would have wiped them out. So let's see, obviously, Clay refusing to honour the vote won the poll. Then it was a joint in second place with Galindo wiping out SOA and them refueling the CIA card a wee bit early. And then, of course, last place was Clay voted out as president, but, that could have happened alongside that. So we're going to go to sort by newest first, and we're going to go down the Jackie Gale. That deal was beginning of the end. Everything started going bad after that for the club. After that, it was murder and mayhem every week. You bet your bottom dollar it was murder and mayhem every single week after that. It pretty much was. And even when it died down for periods, literally every beef that started after this was due to the Galindo cartel deal. Make no mistake about it. I mean, there's loads of discussion points, I guess, to be had about it, but you can pretty much pin Tara, Gemma's, Opie's deaths, Clay's death himself on this Galindo cartel deal. There is no two ways about it. For me, it's directly responsible for every death, even Jax's death. I know it probably gets to a point where here you can't really blame this death, but Happy's death you could probably stretch to a degree, but I wouldn't. I think the other ones are actually a direct cause of it. Well, I guess he was employed by Galindo, and then that eventually got out later down the line, but it wasn't really because of the deal they made, to be honest. But he thought it no to try and stay clear of that. But here, maybe if Clay and Jax, etc., didn't die, maybe in 2023 when the Reyes brothers wanted blood, Samcro would have actually stepped up to the task and took their revenge on the Reyes brothers instead of just sitting there like little bitches. Anyway, Punut says most of them would still be alive. Kozik, Piney, I don't know about Opie because when he shot Clay, Clay blamed it on the 1-9ers, and that's how Jax, Tibbs, and Opie got locked up, and that's where they killed Opie. Yes, but if you remember, Jax, that whole deal, can't remember what it was. It was in the underground parking lot, and Galindo's about to wipe them out. And if Galindo wipes them out, Luis Torres, then here, how can Clay blame it on Black? He can't. So without that, their beef with the Niners doesn't get strained to a level where Clay actually pins it on the Niners. So there you go. Bridget Connor says, can't imagine wiping out SOA would have solved anything for the cartel since their need was ultimately weapons. So presumably the CIA card would have just been presented sooner. And how that worked, they know. It wouldn't have been as good because obviously later on in the season, they leveraged Jax's hate for Clay with it. And they go, you need to squash that hatred, son, because either you go away or your club goes away, and you're the only one that know. And you tell anyone, we'll crush your family and your club. Bacon Grizzler says, I actually think one out of two specific combinations of these happen. Either the cartel starts wiping them out, and this results in Clay getting put out, or they play the CIA card directly to Clay, which leads him making a side deal behind the club's back, although perhaps he brings in the members that vote at yay, or at least some of them to keep the club from being targeted in the RICO sting. Although in potential scenarios, it wouldn't go well for the Suns as a whole. Clay's greed would have damaged the club regardless. Well, I'll tell you what, if Clay just brings in the guys that voted yay to this deal and lets the rest of them get shafted in a RICO sting, that's probably the worst move that he would have ever done in this show. And this is a guy that's killed people. To actually let half his club get busted in a RICO sting, damn, that wouldn't have been good whatsoever for Clay. Hurricane Paro says, nobody can touch Samcro, but Samcro ain't shit in 2023. Well, you know what? Hurricane Paro, you come up with some crazy things, but judging by the Mayans, they're not really doing much, are they? Pinot says, the Galindo deal's what killed the club. Everyone started dying right after that. Realist says, Clay did some backdoor shit to the club behind the club's back while they were doing that prison stint. That deal was already made with no turning back, so that vote wouldn't have mattered anyways. I wish we had a few official episodes with the club doing that prison time. Me too. And yeah, like, Bobby points that out to Clay, brings up the fact that here, the cartel don't know we need to vote this. I think Clay does say, though, to Romeo, like, we just need to vote this, but it'll be alright. I said, like, we want the money, we don't care about the drugs, damn it. James Toner says, tough choices, I don't know which one of the four to choose from. Leo Olsen says, the CIA would have played their card or SOA would have been wiped out. For as much as Clay could lie and not honour it, I'm pretty sure it's a risk Jack wouldn't take. He'd probably deliver the message with Clay, or even himself, yeah. Shade says, the CIA would have forced him, and then King Matt 8524 says they kinda didn't have a choice. And that's what's great, right? About Suns. Like, the votes mattered. The votes, so much shit could have happened if a vote went one other way. But see, in Mayans, it's all like kind of cookie cutter, like, well, if this happened, that's what would have happened. And that's where, I mean, Suns is just so much better than the Mayans, man. You get it to 10 thumbs up, boom, there we are, guys. But anyway, leave your thoughts down below. That is it for this video. We'll be back very soon. There's a lot more to discuss. Episode 5 and 6 coming soon. But until then, peace.